My child, are you there? Can you hear me right now? Please stop for a moment and listen. I really need you. I've called your name again and again, but the noise of this world keeps drowning me out. Heaven itself has stopped everything for this moment because I cannot stay silent any longer. I am reaching for you with urgency, not anger, with love that burns too deeply to let you keep slipping away. This isn't just a message. You didn't just happen to find this. You were shown this way. You've been led here by my Spirit, who planned every second of your day so that these words would touch you right where you are. I've been whispering your name when you couldn't sleep and nudging your heart when it's quiet, hoping you'll hear me. Didn't you feel it? That sudden pull, that strange quiet when everything else is loud. That was me trying to get through. I've tried to get to you through good things, people, pain, and silence. I put reminders in your way, signs you thought were just random events, and words that cut deep into your heart out of the blue. My child, I've done everything just to say this one thing. Please hear me now, before it's too late. I love you. You're not just a face in the crowd. You have not been forgotten or missed. You are mine. I shaped you, gave you life, and marked you so that no one else can do what you were meant to do. As of late, though, I've seen you drift farther away, letting the noise of the world drown out my voice. I've seen you put your heart into things that don't last, chase after people who don't see you, and fill your days with things that take your mind off the pain you can't explain. I've stayed close, even closer than your next breath, waiting for you to look up and see me standing right next to you. Are you there, my child? I need you a lot. It's not that I miss having you, but I love you so much that I can't stand to see you hurting yourself in silence. I can see how heavy you are. I can tell that you're tired by the fake smile on your face. I see the late nights when you look up at the ceiling and wonder if I still understand, care, or remember you. Sure, I always have. I've been through every sigh, every tear, and every moment of fear. You thought I was far away, but I was right next to you. You always felt like you were alone. You thought I was quiet, but I was telling the truth in a whisper while the lies were shouting. You thought I had gone away, but I was actually right behind you, waiting for your heart to calm down enough for you to feel my presence again. God, show me if you're real, you said. The answer is here. You thought I didn't hear your cry, but this message is my answer. You prayed for proof that I still see you, something that can't be argued with. And now I'm talking straight to your heart. I set up this moment. Heaven took a break for this talk because your soul is too important to lose in all the chaos. It's me calling you back home through all the noise in your world. You can't see the battles going on around you. There are traps set to keep you from finding peace, to dull your sense of my love, and to make you think that your mistakes have kept you from entering God's grace. But I'm here to tell you the truth. You haven't been able to push me away. I love you more than ever, no matter what you did, thought, or said. When you're hurt, my love doesn't change. It stays strong even if you fall. When you doubt, it doesn't run out. My love for you will never end, just like the air you breathe until I call you home. Don't just ignore this. My love, it's not another message. Don't think, maybe later, because you can't be sure that later will come. Now is the time. Now is the time. There has been a pull from heaven toward you for a long time. Whispering your name as you ran past other things, trying to fill the gap that only I can fill. That pain in your chest, that empty spot that no one else can fill, that's where I belong. That's where my calls have been coming from. This is important for you to know. I'm not mad at you. I am not upset with you. I feel terrible for you. You've been through a lot of pain because you thought you had to do it all by yourself. How many times have you turned your face away because you thought I was embarrassed of you? It breaks my heart. I'm not, though. I'm proud of you for getting through something you thought would break you. You did great when everything was against you, and I'm proud of you. But now I want you to stop just getting by and move in with me. You've been running for a long time, right? You are running away from your past, your guilt, your thoughts, and my call. But I ran with you every time. I stayed close every time you hid. I didn't give up. I always hoped that you'd hear my voice again and turn around one day. It's now today. I've called you several times, and this time I want you to stay. This moment feels heavy because time and eternity are talking to it. There is a holy event going on right now. My spirit is touching your heart and softening what life made hard and waking up what pain had shut down. Do you feel it? That soft pull and warmth in your chest are me. That's my presence coming over you and pulling you closer. Don't fight it. Let me in. You have told yourself that you are too far gone, which is not true. You thought you wasted too much time, which was not true. You believed the lie that I'm upset with you and no longer want to be with you. The person who tells you those lies is afraid of your return, because he knows what will happen if you do. He knows how strong you'll feel when you remember who you are in me. For this reason, he has worked so hard to keep you busy, numb, and convinced that you don't matter. I stopped it before it was too late, though. That's clear from this message. My child, time is running out. It was in your spirit. The days are going by faster. The nights feel longer. You know deep down that the world is changing. You could feel it, but you pushed it away. I'm confirming it now. You can't keep living like you have a lot of chances because time is running out. The world gives you noise, comfort, and things to do, but not life. I am the only thing that gives life, and I am reaching out for yours right now. Say, I put a lot of faith in your promises. Pay close attention if you're holding on to every word he said. It was me calling every time you felt like praying but didn't. I broke through the walls every time you felt tears coming and didn't know why. Whenever you fell and felt like you needed to get back up, that was my hand supporting you. My heart has been beating faster than yours, calling your name through it all. When I spoke, you thought I wasn't there because there was too much noise around you. I don't expect you to be perfect. That's not what I want from you. I need you to pay attention, open your heart, and be here right now because I need you to hear me. Today you are at a fork in the road. What you do now will affect the rest of your life. If you turn to face me, I will fix what life broke. The weight you carry will get heavier if you turn away. I'm not making a threat. For your own safety, I can't let you sleep through my alarm. I love you too much. Are you there, my child? Are you hearing me? I'm here. I've been here all along. Calling your name doesn't mean I hate you. It means I want to save you. Not to make you feel bad, but to be kind. Not to make you do something, but to give you life. This isn't a sermon. It's a help. Heaven is calling out to earth because your soul is worth everything I gave. The arms of the cross are stretched out for you, and they are now being stretched out again. Now is the time, my love. Don't stay in pain. Get over your guilt. Get over your fear. Right in front of you, I'm whispering, come back to me. Now is your chance. Do not let it go. Don't make your heart tough. Do not tell yourself that you will answer later. After that, there might not be another. I've called you many times. I'm calling you again because I need you to hear me now. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. What does it hurt my heart the most, my child? It's not your mistakes, your failures, or even the times you had doubts about me. The silence between us has grown. You used to talk to me about everything. Before bed, you would whisper your thoughts to me. Tell me about your hopes, fears, and dreams. Those times are my favorite. You didn't always say what you meant, but I could tell your heart was open because I could hear it. I can still hear your prayers when you thought I was paying attention, but that voice stopped somewhere along the way. The noise level rose, and I slowed down around you. It's not because I left. It's because other things filled up your heart. There was no break in my speech, as you thought. You thought I stopped talking, but I was still whispering. Through the sunrise that made you feel better when you were tired. Because of a stranger's unexpected kindness. Through the song that dropped tears, even though you didn't know why. Through the stillness that was around you just before you broke. You didn't understand what I was saying because you were looking for a storm while I whispered. Through the world I made, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I was with you every time the wind blew against your skin. It was each star that caught your eye that showed you how big my love for you is. You didn't feel lonely when it was quiet at night and you couldn't sleep. It was my way of telling you that you were always with me. I was there even when things were crazy. I was listening even as I laughed. I was calm even when you were mad. I sent people into your life to tell you my words. But you didn't see them for what they were. The friend who told you to keep going when you were ready to give up was really me talking to you. The family member who couldn't stop praying for you was feeling my spirit. That person who was kind to you when you didn't deserve it was my mercy at work. Every meeting had a reason. I was looking for every voice that told the truth. You've thought about why some doors shut, why some plans didn't work out, why I didn't give you what you asked for when you did, but my silence at that time wasn't a sign of rejection. It was for safety. You asked me for things that were bad for you. I told you no, because I love you too much to let you hurt yourself. That's what you thought. I wasn't paying attention to you. You thought I was far away, but I was actually keeping you from doing something that would have broken you beyond repair. There were times when you thought I wasn't there, but I was right next to your bed, keeping an eye on you while you slept. I heard the words you couldn't say out loud and saw your tears soak the pillow. I didn't turn away. I put my hand on your heart and helped you breathe when you felt like you couldn't go on. No one else will ever be as close to you as I have been. Still, I've seen the distance between us get bigger every day. My beloved, the silence didn't come on all at once. It began slowly, with a missed prayer here and a small give and take there. You told yourself that you could talk to me later, but you were too tired, busy, or distracted to do so. Later never came. The voice that used to run to me started to hesitate. It started to feel like it wasn't good enough. And some lies started to spread that I no longer wanted you. Now though, let me tell you the truth. No one has ever wanted you more. You've always been picked. I still love you. Not even for a second. I still love you even though you sinned. I'm still following you even though you turned away. I kept listening after you stopped talking. No matter the room, the car ride, or the night when I couldn't sleep, I whispered, I'm still here. Sometimes my whisper was so faint that you thought it was your own thoughts. It's how close I've been to your breath, waiting for you to notice. I've also talked in my dreams. Those times when your heart knew something your eyes didn't. When you woke up from something that seemed too real to be true. That was me trying to get past your walls. I spoke from a place of conviction. The feeling of unease you had before you made a bad decision. That wasn't meant to make you feel bad about yourself. I sent my spirit to watch over you. I spoke to you through the Bible and words you read a long time ago, but suddenly remembered when you needed them the most. I've talked through silence, because love can sometimes be heard the loudest. You thought my silence meant I wasn't there, but it was really an invitation. It was my job to teach you how to listen with your heart instead of your ears. You had to learn to feel my presence, even when you couldn't see it. You didn't have to believe that everything would go your way. You just had to believe that I would never leave you, no matter how dark the road got. You've ignored my voice so many times, telling yourself it wasn't important. It was like a small voice told you to, don't go there, or wait. It was peace when you finally stopped fighting. All of those were me. I've been after you all along. I saw you leave with love every time, never anger. Every time you fell, I reached down to help you, not punish you. If you hid, I would whisper, come back. You are still mine, my child. I know it's hard to believe that after all this time, I still want to talk to you. I'm sorry, but you don't think you deserve to hear me again. You can though. You still hear my voice. It only needs to be welcomed back. I don't need prayers that are very loud. I just want the truth. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what made you so sad. Tell me the truth that you've been holding back. I can handle it. I already know it. But I want you to tell me about it, because that's how healing starts. You will hear me again if you quiet down for a moment. I am there in the beat of your breath and the silence between your thoughts. I've never been away. We don't need to be quiet anymore. Now, it only takes one honest word. Oh, Jesus, enough already. The silence that had been building for years is broken by that one word. That one word gets the attention of heaven. That one word is what opens the door again. My child, I miss hearing your voice. I miss how you talk to me like we were friends. You do not need to use perfect words. You don't need fancy prayers. Just say what's on your mind. I'm taking notes. I have always paid attention. Your pain is not new to me, and your doubts do not bother me. I only want to be with you again, to give you back what the silence took away. So come back and talk to me again. Not just with words, but also by being there. Let me walk you through the everyday things that happen in your mornings, at work, and at night. I don't want to always remember Sunday. I want to be who you are every day. You were never meant to be spiritually alone in life. You and I were meant to live together. It's been too long since we last talked. Now is the time to let it go. Let your heart open up again. Listen again. Please bear with me, my beloved. I'll always be that way. Do you know what the sound of heaven is like right now, my child? It's not quiet. It grunts and shakes. It begs for souls that have gone too far and don't know how close the edge really is. Heaven itself can see things you can't. Angels watch the times you waste because you think you still have time. These people hold their breath and beg you to hear me before it's too late. The kingdom is full of life and urgency because every second brings us closer to eternity. With each heartbeat, you get closer to the day when you can't change your mind anymore. When there will be no more laters. I'm calling you now because you are the one I want right now. People around you make you think that life will go on forever. That tomorrow will always come around. That's a lot of time. I'll tell you the truth, though you don't own time. It's a gift, and presents are easily broken. You have no idea how much is left. That's why heaven is sad today. It's not a cry of hopelessness. This is God's desperate cry of love for the hearts that keep turning away, even though grace is still available. Angels wish they were living in this moment with you. They can't have the mercy that you still have access to. The door of grace is still open, and people are still invited. This makes them wonder how so many people can turn it down. Let me talk to you, child, because I don't want you to be one of them. It wasn't meant for you to be numb, distracted, and far away. You were made for connection, for a reason, for the light of my presence, which gives every breath you take meaning. But sin and sadness have tried to take that away from you, to make you feel like you don't deserve to go home. When you felt that tug in your heart, that quiet knowing that something eternal was calling you, that was heaven calling out over the noise of earth. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't in your head. It was me. It was eternity talking to the short term. There are also no whispers of eternity tonight. It is calling your name. Everyone in the kingdom is leaning toward you because this is a holy moment. You are on the edge of heaven and earth, and what you decide next will be remembered forever. It's been a long time since you last wrote anything. The world has made your ears dull and your heart hard. I know it's easy for you to act like everything is fine, that you've learned to smile even when you feel spiritually empty. But the angels were still around you, even when you turned away. They looked out for you when you should have been in danger. Bad things that you didn't know were coming were stopped. While you slept, they fought battles in the dark. There has never been something called luck. You think you made it this far by luck. There has only been my kindness. I told the hosts of heaven to protect you every time the enemy tried to kill you. Heaven has kept you alive many times because they didn't want to lose you. It wasn't a coincidence that the car swerved just in time, that you didn't get sick, or that you didn't give up hope. Those were battles that were won for you. My child, you don't know how much grace has helped you. But I want you to understand something very important. The same heaven that has kept you safe can't make your choice. An angel can fight for you. They can watch over you. They can talk to your spirit. But they can't decide how long you live. You are the only one who can make this choice, and each second that goes by brings eternity closer. Every time your heart beats, it's not out of fear but of need. My mercy will never end, but you will lose your chance to respond. That's why I'm here right now. That's why I need to get in your way again. I can't let you walk into forever without being ready, because I know what's going to happen. You are the light that guides me. Jesus, if he led you out of the darkest night, you wouldn't be able to hear this sound. You can feel it in your spirit. That restlessness that won't go away, that quiet pain that lets you know something is missing. It's heaven crying over the distance and longing to be with us again. You belong with me there. You were never meant to be lost in chaos and confusion for a long time. It was meant for you to walk in light, peace, and joy that can't be shaken. You've been happy with shadows, though, because you've forgotten how bright the light really is. Heaven doesn't scream because I'm mad, my love. It cries because I remember you. I remember the moment I gave you life. I remember the reason I made you before the earth was even formed. I remember how your spirit used to be like a fire. And I can't stand to see that fire go out without doing everything I can to bring it back. That's why I sent you this message. There's no chance about it. Save the day. The only message in heaven right now is this one. You might think it's one of a million. Heaven has stopped to pay attention to this very moment, because it's your moment. I can see the distractions surrounding you, the lies trying to lull you back to sleep, and the fear whispering. It's not real, but it is. Even more real than the ground you're standing on. Heaven is real, not just a dream. It's the bigger picture, and it's still moving. There is a voice in the thunder and the calm saying, you still have time, but not much. This voice is the kingdom calling your name through the storm. Get home quickly before time runs out. You keep telling yourself that you can fix things later. You told me to pray when I'm ready. When things calm down, I'll change. When I'm stronger, I'll give up. The enemy tells you those lies to keep you asleep, though. You'll never be ready. It's impossible to find the right time. Now is your time. Right now is holy. Now is the cry of heaven. Now is the time to change. Child, pay attention to me. The same heaven that rejoices when a soul comes back is ready to do the same for you. The angels who cried over your silence are now ready to sing over your giving up. You don't have to work for this party. You need to just accept it. People told you for a long time that you need to clean up before you come to me. But I tell you, come as you are. Bring a mess. Bring on the shame. Bring the mess with you. Bring your fear with you. I can handle it. I already know it. Everything bad, sinned, and failed has already been nailed there. It's not too late. You're just in time. It breaks my heart to see how you've tried to fill the silence with things that don't make you happy. The world said it would give you peace, but it didn't. It tried to love you but broke you instead. It made noise and kept you from sleeping. But I offer you peace that lasts, love that never ends, and stillness that heals. That's why the sky is crying, because I got all of this ready for you. You keep walking by it because you think someone else owns it. I'm interested in you right now. Not someone better, not someone smarter, not someone who deserves you more. So I'm calling you again now because I can see that you are almost ready to turn around. Even though you've been drifting, your tired heart still beats for me. You've thought about whether I could still want you, forgive you, or use you after everything. Yes, I tell you 1,000 times. Yes! You haven't gone too far. You haven't gone too far down. You haven't failed too often. My love is even stronger. The cry of heaven is not a sound of fear. It sounds like hope. I hope you'll hear me before it's too late, before the last chance is gone. For all time, I am speaking to you with all my heart because you are so important to me. I don't want to lose you. Not to sin, not to feel sad, not to be ashamed, and not to time. You're worth dying for and calling again. Let my voice be heard over all the other noise in the world right now. Let it shut down the lies that say you've gone too far. I am still trying. I'm still calling. I love you still. It's a cry of love from heaven, and your name is in every note. Are you going to answer it now? Will you let the distance fly away? Will you let the cry of heaven become your song again? My child, the door is open now, but it won't stay open forever. Come now while you can. Come while grace still calls your name. Come while heaven is still crying out for you. Every second that goes by brings eternity closer. My child, don't wait any longer. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. I've seen you fall apart when the lights go out, even though you smile when other people are around. I have seen how you act when no one is looking, and then break down when everyone is. I can see the weariness and pain you've been hiding behind laughter in your eyes. You've made the walls so strong that you can't take them down right now. I do though, and I'm not here to force them to break. I've come to love them so much that they break apart in my hands. No one else knows about the wounds you have. Some were caused by other people, and some were your own bad decisions. You have scars and shame on your body. You tried to hide them deep so no one could see them. I see all of them, though. I'm not disgusted either. Don't worry about me. I'm not scared of your pain. There is no one else who can heal that deeply and for good. Let me touch what you're hiding. Someone has lied to you, haven't they? Someone broke your trust by taking your heart, your secrets, and your loyalty. Like it wasn't important. You tried to forget and forgive. But the wound feels new every time you think about it. It changed the way you love, trust, and see yourself. The hurt from being betrayed still echoes in your soul, even though you don't talk about it. You should know that I was there. I heard the words that broke you as soon as they came out. I saw how you hid your pain to look tough. Before anyone else could see, I saw the tears you wiped away. I felt them as well as seeing them. What they did hurt my heart too, because I feel all of your pain. I know you haven't healed, even though you tell yourself you have. You've just learned how to work with people who are hurt. However, I never meant for you to just get by. I wanted you to be whole. That's why I'm here now. They broke something, and I want to fix it. I wish to remove the poison of anger that has been building up in you for too long. Remember that what they did to you doesn't make you who you are. Their rejection doesn't tell you how valuable you are. The truth I'm telling you is different from what they said. I know the things that scare you, my child. You get up with them, go about your day with them, and go to sleep with them at night. The fear of failing, fear of losing something, feel like you're not good enough, fear that no one will ever love you as much as you love them, fear that you will never be able to make peace, no matter how hard you try. Listen up, you don't need to earn peace. This is a gift from me to you. It's not because you've done something good, but because I love you. You've done bad things that bother you, I know that. I know there are times you wish you could take back, things you wish you could take back, things you wish you hadn't said. I know how it feels to feel guilty when you're by yourself, telling you in a whisper that you've done too much and can't be forgiven. But pay attention to me. What I've done for you is stronger than anything you've done. My cross shows that no sin, failure, or darkness can keep you from loving me. I can catch you if you fall. You can't get away from my grace. You can't break that I can't fix. When I see you, I don't see what's wrong. I see the promise I put in you. I can see the child I made, the person I gave my life for. I will still fight for them. You see how broken you are, but I see how you're becoming. You see ashes, but I see the beauty I can make out of them. I see the testimony that will come when I heal the wounds, but you only see the wounds. My love, you've been feeling guilty for too long. You're punishing yourself over things I already forgot about. You think about past events over and over again, as if punishing yourself will make things right. But I paid for it already. The debt is paid off. If you let yourself believe it, you are free. Don't keep acting like you're chained up. Don't go through life like you're locked up when I've already let you out. Aren't you tired now? There's no doubt that the world has worn you down, and your soul feels like it's running on empty. You have been trying to be strong when you're falling apart inside, because you've been pouring out from an empty cup. You were never meant to carry that weight, though. I didn't make you to do everything by yourself. I made you to rest in me and use my strength when yours runs out. Come on over. Take a break. You don't need to be the strong one. I will not let you break even if you fall apart in my arms. My child, I see the battles you're fighting inside your head, the memories that come back to you when you close your eyes. I can see how the things you've lost make you question your worth. You're confused about what happened. Why did you not stop? I know that those questions hurt you deep down. I never left you, though. Not even for a second. Some things broke because they weren't meant to hold you up. Some doors shut because they could have caused damage. Some relationships ended because I didn't want you to go through more pain. I'm sorry it hurt, but I promise that nothing I did to end, it was meant to hurt you. It was meant to guide you back to the life I planned for you. You've been through storms that should have drowned you, but you're still here. Do you understand? Because I was there for you through all of it. I was in the water with you, even when you couldn't feel me. When you thought you were going under, I was there keeping you above the water. You thought your strength kept you alive, but it was because I wouldn't let go. You are here because I fought for you all the time. Let me into the areas you've locked up. Let me touch what you're hiding. I won't push my way in, and I'll wait for you to say yes. You will be fully healed when you give it to me. I'll put together the pieces you've been putting together by yourself to make something new, beautiful, and whole. I'll bring peace to your sleepless nights, light to your darkness, and a reason for your pain. Type, Lord, I trust you even when you're quiet. if you're looking for answers you haven't seen yet and need. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.